Alright everybody, this is a video I never thought I'd make, but I think it's time we talk about it. Let's talk about the actors and writers strike. So, I don't know where to start, but I might as well just discuss my thoughts on it overall. So this strike happened over the summer, I'm pretty sure. That's when it started. It first started off with the writers strike because the writers want better pay, because they feel they deserve better respect. And I completely understand because writers don't get as much attention as the actors. But if they want the respect and fair pay, I think they definitely should have went for it, and they did. And writers were basically afraid that AI is gonna take over writing scripts or stories. And that's what they're worried about, I think. And now there's certain rules when it comes to AI, which is very gladly that it happened, because I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's better if writers get the freedom and rights they get when it comes to writing their stories for movies. I mean, I've used AI myself just for fun. I'm not using it for videos or anything. Sometimes I'll just ask AI to write a story or something. And mainly AI is just okay when it comes to writing stuff. I don't know how you guys use AI to write stories, if you do. But I'm honestly glad the writers got their fair pay. But then, I would say maybe a few weeks later, the actors went on strike. SAG-AFTRA on strike. And I think it was because the actors are afraid that AI is going to use their faces for movies. They're worried they're going to be replaced by AI. And I also think they want better pay. And so people would protest the actors. They'd all be walking around, I guess, Los Angeles or New York, I don't know. And they all stand together and they got their shirts. Yeah, it was very, I don't want to say intense, but it was definitely a troubling time for actors. By the way, it is my dream to be an actor. I was in a play, and I know that's just community theater. That's completely different from screen actors. Since we were just community actors, I was a community actor, but these are screen actors. They get a lot of hours, and they deserve better pay. And you're probably thinking, oh, actors don't need that much money. They're rich. But, not all actors, if you really think about it. Some actors have to pay for health insurance and stuff. One of the Scream actors, Melissa Barrera, was on a podcast, and she wasn't really allowed to say much, but she was saying how actors need to have the money for important stuff like healthcare, and I completely understand, support it. Yeah, and there's a bunch of I don't really like talking about outrage online, but there's a bunch of outrage online. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but it's kind of just ridiculous when people kind of misinterpret this strike, because they'll just say whatever they can come up with when shitting on the actors, the writers. And honestly, these people just want to write what they want to write, and the actors, they got a lot of hours and they got what they wanted. And also with AI, like I said, they're worried about AI becoming them or something. I got this idea from the channel Little Blue Subscribe, and he was kind of discussing how actors like James Earl Jones, when he voiced Darth Vader, his voice, he gave consent for using his voice for the rest of Star Wars, using an AI filter to do Vader's voice. I think that's what they did for the Obi-Wan show. James Earl Jones did actually return to play Darth Vader. I don't know. But I feel like consent is important, because I've been seeing a lot of AI like voiceovers for like dead celebrities. Like people are using their voices to like have them sing songs. Or, for example, I saw a Batman AI that sounds exactly like Kevin Conroy. And I don't know. If you people think it's bad, whatever, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like using AI for like actors who passed away is kind of just taking advantage of their death. It's just like, okay, well, so they're dead, so let's just make an AI version of it. Like, it feels like that's just kind of spitting on their legacy. That's my opinion. But I definitely see why these actors are going on strikes. For example, actor Jack Quaid from The Boys, he was on strike. I'm pretty sure I'd see him post mostly pictures of him on the strike, like we could see it. And there's a lot of actors who went on strike, and there was a lot of rules, like you can't talk about future projects if you're a SAG member. Yeah, I was a bit confused because I was worried because I was doing reviews during the strike, and I looked up if we're allowed to do reviews during the strike, and it says we're allowed. But like the big time YouTubers, like Star Wars Explaining or like Dead Meat, wouldn't really want to cover content because, I don't know, because James A. Nees is, I think he also directs, and so he was very concerned because the strike was still going on during Halloween, and that was his big month for his channel, and he couldn't really cover anything other than video games. He was saying on live streams that I watched you're allowed to do reviews, and that's like completely fine, but like his videos promote the companies that make these movies and shows. So I was honestly confused by it. But honestly, if you people know the rules or anything, but does it really matter since the strikes are over now? I'm honestly glad they're over because we can get the stuff we like to see, and people can finally get their fair pay and have certain rules when it comes to AI. But honestly, it's only up for 3 years. Who knows if the actors will go on strike again in 3 years? Hopefully not, but I don't know. But I don't know. I guess we gotta be careful when using AI. I'm pretty sure the only reason why the actors went on strike is AI. I know I've been mentioning it a lot in this video, but like, yeah, I think that's my overall thoughts on this whole actors and writers strike. But if you people want to pursue a dream, definitely go for it. If you want to do acting, definitely go for it. Writer, definitely go for it. If you want to do this stuff as a career, just do what makes you happy, because that's what life is about. So, yeah, that's all my overall thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.